Hey, look at that. I am not crashing. It doesn't crash. It only appears that I crash when I have a video camera activated, but not when I have just the screen. Yo, hey, what's up? It's Pogokiro here. Gonna work on my saving system. Right? So, I got a guy here. I converted him. I want to save him. He lives up here. And I took him from, you know, a mob of mobs. Anyways, I want to bring him down there, and because already there's a house, so I need to make another house for him. That's the house for one guy, but what about him? He's got to have a house, so I need to make an elevator to get him from up here down to there. Now, I don't know how to do that, right? Like, I can't get him close to this thing to push him off. I can't do it, because, like, I can't control where he goes. I can't put a leash on him or anything. I can put him in a boat, but then I have the problem of, like, how do I get the boat up there? You know, like, I can't. So, there's another problem. So, I can put him in a minecart, and then put him up here, and then dump him out. But then I'm like, if I've already got him in a minecart, you know, why bring him up here just to dump him out again, to go down there, and have to put him in a minecart again? Like, that's just crazy. So I'm like, I could make a rail line up here, but that's crazy, man. Look how expensive that is. Think of all the golden rails I'll need to do that. I will eat up all my gold. For what? For an elevator. That's, like, down. So actually, no, if it's going down, I won't need powered rails. So I won't, but I'll eat up my iron. I'll eat up my iron just to come up here. So I'm like, hey, why don't I build an elevator? That way it only takes glass, and glass is basically free. I mean, you take sand and you put it in a smelter and use free buckets of lava to convert it to glass. It's basically free. The hard work is setting up the furnace and collecting the sand. That's it. And once you've done the furnace, it's already done. And then when I get shulker boxes, I can make the sand one big trip and then leave. I'll have to make like 2 or 3 shovels. Anyways, so I've already done a lot of this work, right? And the glass is here. We're gonna take 8. Yeah, here's a dude, and he likes to chill in my house for some reason. But if I make another villager, maybe he will come chill over out here with his dude and not with me. Or I'm thinking, wouldn't it be a better idea even more to like keep him off of my like front porch and then put them both on this island over here? Like, wouldn't that be better? Just to have them, it'll be like a villager island. Like, this is your island, villagers. I'll have to do some work to throw down torches so they don't have monsters spawning. But once I do, it's an entire island. They can do what they want, right? It's the island. They have to go back. You can already see Endermen leaving their shit everywhere. Oh. So maybe it's not an island. Maybe I thought it was, but it's not. It looks like it's connected over here. But you know what? Look how skinny of a connection that is. Look how skinny. With the powers of that bestowed upon me in Minecraft, I can terraform this and make it into an island. I'll just make an island. Forget you all. I'll make an island. Alright. So, but before any of that happens, I have to first make the elevator down from there to down here. I kind of like the idea of putting them on a separate island. Saves me a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but I mean, like, I'm sure I would get annoyed by having villagers everywhere. Anyways, welcome to my show. So today's topic, it's going to be Ms. Harris, Kamala Harris, presumed well, yeah, we're presuming she's going to get the nomination because so many people, important people, have already endorsed her. I found out that she used to work in San Francisco as a prosecutor specifically for sex crimes. I did not know that. I had to go look it up a bit, her career, because the trolls on Facebook kept bringing up stuff about imprisoning black men for marijuana. And I'm like, what? How do I, like, what is that even? So I looked it up, and actually, I don't know about the prosecuting black men for marijuana. I don't know about that. I do know that she prosecuted sex crimes. And Donald Trump is guilty of sex crimes, at least. See, there's a guy, right? So I'm gonna I locked it, right? You can't see it. You can kind of see it. It's locked. There's blocks there now. So the monsters can't come down. I won't let them. And in the meantime, this guy's here. Like, I'm probably gonna lose him because I have to go, like, make this elevator. But I would basically, like, open the door and then, like, have him, like, come at me, bro. And he would fall in the hole and go down there. And I'm trying to figure out a way to get him in the minecart. Maybe if I come down at an angle, that's the solution. Actually, I'm gonna work on that once I get this guy out. First, I gotta get this guy out of there. And to do that, I need to figure out where he's going. Like, alright, fine and dandy, you're gonna get him out. Where the fuck is he going? And I was thinking, why not straight ahead, right? Like this right here, this trap door is too small for me, but this guy's tall, and he hits his head on this, and he can't duck down, so he like can't get past this if he's standing. But if he's in a minecart, he's underneath it. But he's in a minecart. So anyways, how about I have him go straight? Right? This guy's just gonna go straight. We're just gonna go straight out. Straight out. Keep going in the direction you're going. And I want him to go down. I mean, like, all this is superfluous, pretty much. Like, I could, yeah, anyways. I want it to go straight and then go down from right here. Actually, this is going to be a block of ice. Why am I carrying these bones? My kitties just went to the bathroom. What am I doing? So that's great, right? And then a thing I noticed is that, you know, I'm on Facebook, because that's where my mom's at, right? And it's like, you gotta understand the influences that are going on that shape her perspective. And just by putting comments down, I've noticed that there's a lot of disingenuous activity on Facebook. A lot of bots. A lot of bots. And it persistently paints a negative picture. So if I make a statement on one thing, I'll get harassed by a group of people. If I block those people, a brand new group of people come to harass me. Like, it's as if nothing changed, that the sock puppet just got shut down and they went to a new sock puppet. So there's no way of escaping negative comments on Facebook until you exhaust their sock puppets, because it'll be an entirely different new group harassing you than the group that was harassing you before, because you blocked the first group. Why all of a sudden there's like this brand new like group show up? Well, likely because they're the same thing. They have the same operator. It's a bunch of sock puppet accounts with the same operator. So you can't escape it. You can't get away from it. They're gonna have their influence on your perspective, whether you wanted it or not. All right. So this is 2114. We're on. So this next one is going to be what? 2115. 2115. That's where our fall chamber is going to be. It's going to land in the water, obviously, right in the middle of the ocean. And that way it's easy to go any direction I want. Okay, so 20, I'm going to type it. 2115. Oh, yeah, I don't, 176. Okay, it's right over the water. We are okay. Yay. Oh, that's what I need, is like, well, I can just build up from the bottom. 2115, right here. Ta-da! Should I do it from the bottom? I should be up a little bit more. Yeah, that looks good. So, this is where it's gonna land. So, on each corner, our side, I mean, there has to be a wall. And that's gonna be where you land. 1, 2. And then I gotta go up all the way. Okay. So, yeah, Ms. Harris, in the primary, I saw Molly Young Fast make this point on television. She said that during the primary, Kamala was a centrist, was playing the role of the centrist. And that hurt her, I guess. But in the general election, being a centrist helps. How do you think Joe Manchin got his well, that's what she says, right? That it helps. I want to have the possibility that actually no, the moderates, quote quote, or the centrists, like, lack conviction. Like, will they vote? Maybe. you want to energize your base. I don't know. There's a limit to that, right? That's the strategy Donald Trump is using. He's like foregoing the middle, and he's trying to energize his base, which happen to be Nazis and white supremacists. And he has a hard limit. Like, he can't get over 46% of the vote. He can't do it. So his only goal of winning would be to suppress the vote of everyone else. He's got to cheat to win, in other words. He can't do it by himself. He's got to demoralize the people, the Democrats, and the maybe voter, like the person who like you're trying to try not to be a non-voter. You want this non-voter to vote, because if they vote, chances are they're going to vote for democracy, and that's not Donald Trump. I mean, I don't know, right? I can't say what the non-voter is going to do if they suddenly vote, but like, it's helped. Yeah, if you get the non-voter to go, that will like seal the deal. And so, like, how do you get the non-voter to vote? Especially when there are forces arrayed against them. Like, do you have an ID for a lot of states? Or, like, are you registered? Like, all sorts of other stuff. All sorts of stuff. Like, there are some states that register you at the DMV whenever you get your driver's license, or any state ID. Brilliant, right? If you want to get lots of people registered to vote, and you know for sure they're legit because they're like, you're literally giving them their ID. So that's like the perfect time to register people to vote. Like, what a great idea. You're literally handing them their ID. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what's so crazy about the Republicans' voter suppression tactics. They're just ridiculous. And what they are really is just coded language. They're coding racism. Because when they say voter ID for quote quote voter fraud, number one, there's no voter fraud. They can't prove it anywhere. There's no significant voter fraud. Did I just fuck this up? No, I didn't. Okay. They can't prove it anywhere because it's not real. So instead, but they keep pressing it. Why? Because it's not really about the voter fraud. It's a coded way of referring to Latinos. They're talking about, like, you might be a Latino, who shouldn't be voting. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's really about. They're not actually. There's no voter fraud. What am I doing here? I'm gonna close that up. There's no voter fraud. But they keep insisting on it anyways, despite the proof that there's no voter fraud. Why? It's because they want to challenge Latino voters. They're not gonna say that like white people are committing voter fraud. They wouldn't say that. No, they're not gonna challenge their IDs. They're gonna be challenging non-white people's IDs. And if your last name is a Hispanic name, oh, that puts you under suspicion. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna press the button. You're gonna fly down here, hit the the ice, slide into the chamber, and go straight down. And then all that fall damage is gonna be negated because you're in a cart. And I mean, that's the way it used to be. I hope it's still that way. I'm gonna need powered rail to go somewhere. To go. See, I mean, I can negate all fall damage with a little puddle of water. Ta-da! Cartoons. Okay. I was gonna have you go this way now. Oop. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. So this has to be a solid block. And that has to be a solid block. Because Minecraft. Solid block. So I can power it. I messed this up. A solid block. So it has something to bounce off of. And it knows to go that direction. Go 1, 2, 3. Now, just by virtue of landing on this rail in a minecart, they will take the villager will take no fall damage. Just like I do it. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get rid of this. All right. Man, there's that remake with that guy with the crazy voice. Like, it's pretty cool. His voice is wild. It's like total opposite direction of where the original goes, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I don't know. I don't know anything about like how to find it again. It's just a remake of Tom's Diner. Yeah, no more rails. Sorry. Now I'm obliged to make a bridge to get across because look at the swimming. This is like uncouth. All right, time to make it go. Okay, senor, get ready. Here we go. Huh. Why'd you stop? Were you not going fast enough? Maybe not. Alright, I need to get you out. Let's see. Right? Now I can see what block is there. Go back. Go back. I need you to go back now. I went through you. Go back, go back. Pushing him. I'm big strong Steve. I can carry billions of blocks, but I have a hard time pushing you? Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, so if not, you know what? Maybe I can just make it go all the way. Make the rail go all the way. Why even have the slide, right? I don't need the slide. There they go. I don't know if they died or not. I can't see. I don't think they should, right? Because they're in a minecart. That's the way it used to work forever. And they're not dead. They're right over there. Ha ha ha! Right when I ran out of rail. Good thing they didn't fall in the water. I forgot about that part. Alright, we'll stay there until I make more rail to get you to land. Hey, it worked. You didn't die. Okay, I've got some stuff on me. Let's just do it here. What am I looking for? Rails. Ha ha ha. Now you're not just hanging out. Now I gotta build you a home somewhere. And then you'll be the second one, and then I gotta build a bridge because now now it needs a bridge. But pretty cool, dude. Nice. I've got a system. That's the first, right? The first. Hopefully it will be many soon. Let me go repair this. It's in a state of disrepair. Like, what is that nonsense? What? No. No, they're not gonna be zombies, dude. They don't need this. But just in case. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get another villager in here. Then I'm gonna be behind. And I have to figure out a way to, well, you know what I could do? Is change the direction. You come out here. Oh no, if you're a zombie, you're gonna die. Well, no, you're not. You're gonna be on the edge. And then I can put a detector rail there so he goes back in the direction. In that direction. Ha ha ha. Here, let's change this up. Right? All right, there. Oh, I need a detector rail. Bada bada bot detector rail. Bada bada bot bot bot. I don't have one here. No, you don't have one here. But I can make some. I can make them understand. I can make you understand. Passion is the life, is the energy flowing and holding and giving no thought to the past or the future, only now, at this moment. And I'm flowing. Oh, let's see. Detector rail. I need redstone. Yeah. Yeah, man. Here we go. And then I think that has to be a solid block. Randomly solid blocks. They're not random. Like, it has to be that way. Or it won't work. Because the detector rail doesn't detect. Oh yeah, maybe I need to have this block under here solid too. Because it puts power, like, I'm not sure how it works actually. I should let me check it out. I could be totally wrong. Who even knows anymore in Minecraft, right? Who even knows? It could be anything. Like, things don't make sense here necessarily. So you put a minecart there, and it shifts the track, right? No, of course not. Why would it shift the track? Oh yeah, it does. It does shift the track. Okay, the idea is to get it to go the opposite direction. I want it to be the other way. So how do I get it to go the other way? Because that's wrong. Let me think. I could turn this into a target block. No, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, how do I invert it, dude? Oh no, oh no. You've got to invert the thing. Go the other way. Oh, go the other way. Like, maybe there's enough of a delay that I can do it. No, no, there's no way, man. You can't do it. Alright, so then let's change it up a bit. Goodbye. Do 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 do. Alright, will it still work, or do I need that solid block there? It still works. Oh shit. I need a regular rail in between. There. Because otherwise it's going to power the powered rail. Now I've got 2 carts in my hand. What's going on? That's a big hole. Hey! Okay, there. It'll go straight, or it'll when this comes. Otherwise, it's gonna go. Yeah, that's what we want. Sure, sure. Is there any way I could flip that around? I can put a lever here, and then a piece of redstone under here. So I need... Oh, there's a block there. Okay. At the very least. Yeah, I can. So I have a manual. I can manually change it if I want now. So it's defaulting to this, but I can manually, like, loop it back if I want. Okay, good, 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 good. I should probably have a shield. Ah! Just so I can push the zombie around if there's a zombie in there. Alright. Okay, I think we're set. The zombie, if the zombie fell in, can't get past this thing. And then I'm gonna put the minecart back. That door is to open so I can administer the potions. Okay, let's begin. With the zombie, the de-zombification process. Oh yeah, open it. Alright, gotta clear out this stuff. All zombies, right? Looks like all zombies. Yeah, it takes a long time, huh? Not something you would, I don't know. Kind of like making a model, I guess. Building models. Those take forever. Like, I could never figure out how anyone could get into making models. Never, never. Just not my thing, I guess. But yeah, there are people who do it. A lot of it. So I don't know if I like these clouds coming through the middle. Let me see if I can change that. Yeah, that's good. Nice and out of the way. I mean, I could get closer. A little closer. But nah, this is fine for now. Okay. So, yeah. I'm watching Facebook because that's what my mom's on, and I like to see what who influencers are. And I noticed that there's not a whole lot of memes about Harris. They didn't really expect it to happen because as what's his name? Man, hold on. Ellie Mistel. As Ellie Mistel said, they couldn't really conceive of someone willingly giving up power. For them, it's beyond them. They would never ever consider that. Remember, fascists think everyone's just as bad as they are, and that we're just pretending not to be like. Well, if you're one of them, right? Like if you're in the in group. If you're in the out group, you're in the out group. Nothing will change their mind about you. Because you're in the out group. But if you're in the in group, they think everyone is just as bad as they are in the in group. If they're in the in group. So if you're a white person and like a Nazi comes up, all the Nazis think that all the white people are the same way. It's just some white people just like haven't figured it out. That so if they think all the evil shit that they do, they believe that the other side would do it too, and that's how they justify it. Well, you do the same thing if the situation were reversed. That's what they say. Even though it's not true. It's totally false. Yeah, I gotta finish that. Like, it's totally false. Like, that's wrong. Of course that not, right? It's not that we do something because other people do it. There's principles that go beyond the individual. And you do something, or you don't do something because it's the right or wrong thing. There's an added layer. Not that, oh, the other side does it too, therefore it's okay. It's, no, that's wrong. That's why we don't do it. It's just intrinsically wrong. Morally wrong. That's why you don't do it. So the right wing justifies its behavior by telling itself, well, that's what they would do if things were reversed. They'd do the same thing. They would be no different. And one way you can tell how that operates, that's a fallacy, is because Joe Biden did the thing that they thought was impossible. They were thinking, well, they're already using voter fraud to hold on to power, even though that's wrong. They say that, right? But they tell themselves that. Therefore, we're justified in overthrowing the government. But that's their thinking. There's no proof of voter fraud, but Donald Trump needs them to think that democracy is illegitimate, and that the only acceptable outcome is Donald Trump's ascension to power. So they think if they're that bad, the other side must be just like them. They're just after the power too. So for Joe Biden to like literally just give up the power. I mean, he didn't give up his presidency, but he's not running for re-election. That is inconceivable to the Republicans, because for them their only standard is power, money, power. So they're not at all prepared for Joe Biden to just say, "Nah, I'm cool, never mind." You youngins take care of it. For Joe Biden to say that is inconceivable. To willingly give up power without an election, without it being contested, just to give it up. They can't even conceive of it. So they are not at all prepared for Kamala Harris. They're not. They have no idea. So you can kind of see this because all they're trying out, they're floating all these different attacks to see which one will stick. They're making fun of her laughter on Facebook. You can tell it's the Russians. You can tell it's the Russians who are doing it because the memes are all sexist, which is like the absolute worst way you could try to like negative or use negativity as a recruiting tool. It's like the worst way because 50% of your audience is the group you're making fun of, the group you're denigrating. At least when about 50%, about half your audience you're denigrating when you use sexism. Like maybe it might have worked back in the day in certain workplaces, but it doesn't work online, especially not in social media. So, but they're trying, right? They're trying to figure out what'll work. So they're like, is it sexism? Can we use sexism? And I'm like, I know that's a loser, because you're alienating half your audience already, just off the bat. Before you do it, before you factor in anything else, you're alienating half your audience. It doesn't work. So then what they tried Kamala Harris is a cop who imprisoned black men for marijuana, and I'm like, and then I looked that up. I'm like, well, she also like prosecuted sex crimes, and she got into trouble because she didn't go after the death penalty after one guy. So because she didn't go after the death penalty, they gave her problems. So, but to me that's great, right? The death penalty is an illegitimate barbaric practice. I only advocate it for Donald Trump because he's a traitor. and traditionally the death penalty has only been used against the lowest members of society who have very, very little power. It's never been used against a member of the elite, of the ruling class. Never. At least not from the state. They only do it to poor people is what I'm saying. They don't do it to rich people. I guess, I don't know. Maybe you can't be rich after you've been like put on death row, even if you were rich before, but like it usually doesn't get to that point. But yeah, in any case, the death penalty is wrong, and the state shouldn't be given the power of life and death like that. But for Donald Trump, I could be persuaded to make an exception. You know, court of law and everything. Not extrajudiciously like that one guy tried to do. That's the wrong way. That's just kind of barbaric, right? That's the whole point. Don't kill. Come on. Yeah, see how kind of rare it is to find a zombified villager amongst the horde of zombies that come out of this thing. It's good for writing books, though, if you want to write books. So I've seen them try to attack her history, prosecutorial history. They've tried to attack her sex. They're trying to attack her laugh. But that's funny. What does Donald Trump sound like when he's laughing? Oh, he's never done it. Ah! The only picture I have of Donald Trump, like, genuinely smiling is when he invited the Russians into the Oval Office and let the Russian photographers take pictures. That's the only time you see him smiling and laughing and like he's in like good company. When you see pictures of him with Putin, you can see he's been bowed by Putin. Putin owns him. You can see it in the pictures. Yeah, so they're trying to get her laugh, they're trying to get her sex, they're trying to get her history as a prosecutor, and like they just don't have anything, right? Oh, and they call her dumb, which is like stupid, right? Why would you call it like like that's absurd, but she's been a senator, she's been a vice president, she's been a prosecutor. I mean, how do you call that stupid? What are your credentials? What have you done? So they try to call her stupid, they try to make fun of her laugh, they try to go after her sex. They just don't have anything. And that's what's so funny. So they're scrambling, trying to figure out what's the hook, what's the hook. They don't know. So a lot of the memes are silent. It's kind of funny. Some bots are still posting the Joe Biden ones for some reason. They haven't gotten the memo. I don't know. It's like you're making fun of Joe Biden and Barack Obama. Like, do you know what year it is? Alright, well, you know what? What if I come back to this and instead go work on that guy's house? I gotta make a bridge. And then I gotta build the house. So what am I gonna build a bridge out of? I could use spruce. I want to use spruce because I haven't used it yet. I've been using oak. But to get spruce, I have to cut down more trees, I think. Let me clean up my mess. Yeah, no, it's just I just find it funny. It's fun to observe and and watch them flail about because they never expected someone would willingly give up power. They never anticipated that. It's inconceivable to them. Like they think George Washington was a myth. George Washington, 6'10", weighs a fucking ton. Opponents beware, opponents beware. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. That's a great song. Oh, look, all the spruce I already have. Check it out. I don't have to do anything. It's already been done. Good job, past me. Yeah, video games, huh? I play video games a lot. I don't really go outside. I don't really interact with other people too much. I used to in the past, but things have changed. I'm not 20 anymore. Okay, I'm gonna build a bridge. I'm gonna build the bridge right here, right here. Okay. Okay, 5 by 5. Okay, sure. Okay, I want to use planks. I need to use the planks. Oh, I've got no room. Give me a moment. So make planks. Making planks. Come on. Throw some planks right there. Hey. I'm doing this all wrong. Like, what happens when I break this? It's gonna, like... Well, okay. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright. There, now I'm level with this guy. What happens if I do the same thing over there? What happens? Like, I don't even know. Nothing? Just bridge across now. Do. Alright, easy peasy. So yeah, Republicans are caught flat-footed. They don't know what's gonna go on. I should get into predict it. So I can try to make some money off of this. Okay, wait a minute, something's wrong. Oh yeah, here. I just go out one. Oops. Something's like... What's the dealio? Oh, that's what's wrong. You gotta go out one more. Okay, but now I gotta make it wider. that's okay. Now I kind of want to make this taller. Yeah, that's fine. Enough of a clearance for me. Under the bridge. Under the bridge downtown. That's where I drew some blood. Here, let's make life a little easier. This is going to be a trail after all, eventually. Alright, so, like, fence? Yeah. Yeah, fence. How about a chest to put some crap in real quick? Man, you brought too much stuff. Okay, good enough. I should get proper lanterns. Voila! Alright, very nice. Onto the beach. It's a beach used by turtles if I would save it, which I can do because I'm awesome. I'm awesome possum. Look at this. Look at this. Made into proper habitat for my turtle friend. That's how great I am. Why be the bad guy? And I can use my awesome powers to be the good guy. Be at ease, little turtle friend. I got you covered. Look at this awesome habitat I made for you. And I'll conveniently use this sand to make glass. It's a win-win situation. Here's some light. Okay. Look at these two trees. Sorry, trees, you gotta go. Let me make room. I'll be back. It's okay, your kids will live on. Well, for now. For now! Okay. Now, we're getting there, homie. We're getting there, bit by bit. I don't want to build your house on the sand. I mean, it'd be kind of cool, but then it kind of says farmer to me. Or not farmer, fisherman. I'm like, no, you need to be like inland a little bit. But where? There's this big tree right in the middle. And this hill. I can build you a house on the hill. Overlooking the little lagoon. How long have I, for an hour? I think that's pretty good. I think that will do me for right now, actually. I've set the stage, if you will. Set the stage. The stage is set. Made an elevator and another path. And oh yeah, and I improved my design here. Improved the design, so hopefully in the future I will find more villagers to save. It's ready. The chamber is ready. The enlightenment chamber is ready. You know, maybe if I get like further up and out of this like there might be spawns underground that I can't clear out. I should get this mod called let me despawn, and that would probably help things. Zombie, there's a zombie. Come on, zombie, go down, go over the edge. It's a solid floor, and you can totally walk. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. There was nothing there. Ah! But you didn't believe it. And now you're down here. Ha ha ha. Anyways. Alright. I think that'll do it. I will catch you tomorrow, man. Things are moving fast. It's Alright. Peace. Pagokiro out. Stop.